Finding unit rates, that's what we're going to talk about today. So when we're finding unit rates, guys, it's going to be a pretty simple process. Today's learning target is students can find the unit rate of ratios and rates. So I'm going to give you a variety of ratios and rates today, and you're going to tell me what the unit rate is based on those. Okay? Make sure you write that down. If you need to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm moving on. Example 1, find the unit rate. Okay, here's how you find the unit rate. To find unit rate, guys, all you do is divide the numerator by the denominator. Simple enough. That's all you have to do is divide the two quantities together. Don't forget to write both labels in your answer. So you're going to want a calculator today, and you're just going to write down. Remember, you can have fractions or decimals in your answers. That's okay. So, example A. My car drove 260 miles on 8 gallons of gas. So I want to figure out what my miles per gallon is. That's what we do, miles per gallon. You could figure out what your gallons are per mile. So if you drove a mile, how much gas you're going to use in that. But for the most part, we talk in miles per gallon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide my miles divided by my gallons. 260 miles, you do have to show work on this, divided by 8 gallons. So this would be the work that you do have to show. Okay, so make sure that you write your work down. Now you take out your calculator and you divide 260 divided by 8. That's going to give you 32.5. So your answer is 32.5. And then your labels, don't forget your labels. What I do, miles divided by gallons. So 32.5 miles per gallon. Or MPG is also fine. And that's it. So show your work. Divide in your calculator, write your answer. Notice miles is in the numerator, gallons is in the denominator, so miles is first in the numerator, per, okay, gallons. Okay, if you need to pause, go ahead, otherwise I'm moving on to the next page. Okay, in the next page, I have 2 more examples. I spent $20.14 on 9.5 gallons of gas. Okay, so if money is involved and it's a unit price, that is going to go in the numerator. So I'm going to do $20.14 divided by 9.5 gallons. Again, show your work. Then you take out your calculator and you divide those, and I'm going to get $2.12. There's my first label, the dollar sign, per gallon. There's my second label. And that's it. Okay? C, a team has 48 wrestlers and 2 coaches. Okay, so I could figure out how many coaches I have per wrestler, but that would be very weird. It would be wrestlers per coach. So I'm going to do 48 wrestlers divided by 2 coaches. 48 divided by 2 is 24. 24 wrestlers per coach. That's it. So again, show your work, and then divide them, and then make sure your labels match what you're dividing. If money's involved, that always goes in the numerator. Okay? Okay, if you need to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, I have 1 more page. Alright, on the last page, I would like you to pause it and do these on your own before you press play and listen to my answers. Okay, you should have paused it, and here's how you do these. First one, a car drives 180 miles in 3 hours. I'm going to do 180 miles divided by 3 hours. When you divide those, that's going to give me 60 miles per hour. Or again, you could do MPH, miles per hour. For E, I spent $52.58 on 5.5 pounds of steak. So again, divide them. 52.58 divided by 5.5 pounds. In your work, I want the labels in the work so that we can see and match with our answer. When you divide those, you get $9.56 per pound. Remember, this stands for pounds. It's a weird abbreviation, but LB, that's not 16, that's LB, is what we do for pounds. Okay, so you don't have to write this a little bit to the end. But $9.56 per pound. Okay, that's it. Have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.